What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Bass and Putters. Now today, as you can see, I have this bag here. This is my string bag by Adidas. Now whenever I go pond hopping or pond fishing and I know I'm not going to be bringing a ton of stuff, I like to bring this bag with me because I like to keep my stuff really light, really minimalistic, so I can just take what I need and not just bring a bunch of extra stuff. So if you want to see what I carry in this, I'm also going to leave a link in the description to this bag if you do like it and you want to get it. They come in like many different colors. I like the black one because if it gets dirty you can't really tell. But if you want to see what's inside of this, stick around to the end of the video. But anyways, let's get into this video. Alright guys, so basically this is a string bag by Adidas. It's right there. They have it in many different colors, but I like to bring this bag because whenever I'm going to a pond where I have it figured out, I know what they're biting on, I know what I'm going to catch fish on, I don't want to bring my big bulky Hugin Squad bag. Now this is a great bag and stuff, it has a lot of storage and stuff, but the bad thing is it's really big, really heavy. And this is just smaller, lighter, and it forces me to only bring my essentials. Versus my other bag, that's the bag I bring whenever I'm bang fishing at a new place, wherever I don't know what's going on, I haven't figured it out yet, and I need to bring a ton of different things to be able to figure out the lake or pond or whatever. Versus this is what I bring whenever I know what I'm doing. So like, let's say the pond, like that's pretty much one of the only ponds that I have near my area, where I did a video on it this Saturday. I bring this bag because it makes me only bring the things that I need. But anyways, this bag has a front main zipper pocket here, which is really big. It extends the full length of the bag up here and down here. And then it also comes with two water bottle pockets, and obviously the main pocket up here. Now, one water bottle pocket, I leave it empty so I can bring a water bottle. The other side, I basically have some scissors and some pliers. Now, I know these pliers have like the line cutters right here in the middle, but I still like to bring these scissors because these are one of the best scissors that I've ever had. I'm going to leave a link in the description to the bag and these scissors right here, because these scissors are just amazing. But anyways, I carry that. Let's put these to the side. And then in the front pocket here, I carry some 12-pound fluorocarbon line. Now, I don't like to buy leader because, first of all, leader line is the exact same thing as fluorocarbon or monofilament or whatever leader you're using, and they just give you way less for way more money. Versus if you buy a full spool, this is 150 yards of 12-pound fluorocarbon, I get a lot more line that I can use as leader, and if you know the limits of your line, you can use it as a leader. So that's why I like to use a main line as my leader. This is 12-pound because whenever I go pond fishing, I'm not expecting to catch giants, so 12-pound does the job. So I carry that. Also carry a mini bag of hooks. This is just some random hook little baggie that I found. It was empty, and basically what I do is I just put in all the hooks and weights that I'm going to need for that day. So I have some 3/0 EWG, some like 2/0 offset worm, like not offset, straight shank worm hooks, and then some like 4/0 straight shank worm hooks, and then I have some wacky rigging hooks right there that are size 1, and some 1/8 ounce tungsten. So instead of bringing a full tackle box of terminal tackle, I just bring one little baggie like this, stuff it with hooks and weights, and then this is my terminal tackle for the day. So if I lose all these hooks, then I'm not fishing anymore. But this is basically what I bring for terminal tackle. Then I also bring 3 more things. Never mind, I bring 4 more things. I bring electrical tape. Electrical tape I like to bring because oftentimes like I might need to re-spool or something. Like let's say worst comes to worst and I have to use this to re-spool my reel or something, and I need to create like so that my line doesn't slip around my spool, I will use electrical tape. It could also be used for like anything else, emergencies I guess, if you want to use it for that. I also bring a pencil and a wacky rigging tool. Now these 2 things I use it to wrap my line around so that I can tighten my leader without cutting my hands up, and also the wacky rig tool, obviously I can use it to put O-rings on my Senkos and stuff. The last thing is I bring like a hook file. Now this is a really cheap one that I found at Cabela's. It was like $2, and it didn't come with like anything to hold it, so I just tied this little string to it and attached it to a bobber. That way if for some reason this goes in the water, I can just throw my bait in there and catch it again, because this is going to let it float. So I bring that. And that's pretty much all I bring in this main compartment. Now we're gonna get into the main thing right here. So let's get into that. Alright guys, so in this main pocket here, you guys can see in there, thing number one is, ever since I was a little kid, like I'm talking like 5, 6, 7 years old, I used to love making my own fishing kits. Now the reason why is because I'm a very picky person. I like what I like. Oftentimes whenever I buy fishing kits, they don't have everything that I would like or need. So I just buy random tackle boxes or find random tackle boxes laying around, and I put a lot of my soft plastics in here, and then I always have lead weights laying around in my house, so I always just put some in there, put some hooks in there, and then I just put all my favorite types of soft plastics. Now my favorite types of soft plastics are, I like creature baits, worms, and any type of minnow style bait. So flukes, worms, and creature baits is what I really love. So that's what's in this thing. And you could just go find a tackle box, make your own kit, and just walk to the pond with just this. So I carry that, and then I just carry a ton of soft plastics that I really like or I enjoy using. And as you can see, this bag is very small, very compact. You can store it by you could just fold this, put it underneath your bed or something. Very, very small bag. But anyways, soft plastics that I like to carry, again, worms, creature baits, and any type of minnow style bait. So I have a big bag of Senkos here. Some of these mini Senkos, which I actually bought at Cabela's. Cabela's has been, Bass Pro Shops, the brand, has been coming out with a lot of new plastics. One of those, which is a mini Senko. They have never made Senkos this small ever in the entire world, but now they have 3-inch Senkos, which for the pond that I'm at, that I fish at, these are killer. Just put them on a little wacky rig or Texas rig them with a really small EWG or something. These are great. So I carry regular size 5-inch Senkos, some mini ones. I carry some like random little swim baits, a pack of creatures, which these are also brand new as well. These are the Log Father. They're basically just a brush hog, but these are a bit too big. But I have been scrolling on FishBrain recently, and I have seen people catch like 2-pound bass out of this pond that I always fish at. So these might catch me the big ones and not just the little dinks. And then I carry some like ribbon tail worms here, some mini little baby flukes, which these are Dream Shot baits. They're called the Dream Shot by KBD Perfect Plastics, but in my eyes, I just see a very small fluke, and that's what I use them for, and that's what I catch fish on. I also carry a different color Senko and some little speed crawls. And oftentimes the soft plastics that I carry will change and vary depending on what I feel like bringing. But what I have in my bag so far for today, I just had this laying around. But anyways, that is what I carry every single day that I go pond fishing in this bag. If you guys want to buy this bag or the scissors or things like that, or any of the new lures that I talked about, I will leave links in the description, so go check those out. And as always, stick around to see more amazing videos from me. Check out my previous pond fishing video and all my other videos because they're absolutely amazing. And as always, stay positive, stay happy, and go catch some more fish. Peace.